Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another episode of Angry Ginger Complains about things that everybody agrees with but no one does anything about. Yeah. Today we're going to be talking about the PS5 and how it sucks, and also how Sony is still a bunch of greedy bastards. But before that, here's a word from our sponsors. Turn signals. Use it, you lazy piece of shit. Anyway, let's get this started. So first of all, I seem to have gotten a hold of both of the new next generation consoles with no help from the retailers or the manufacturers, which is really weird. You would think that they would want, people buying their consoles to be gamers, because then people would also buy games for those consoles. But instead they seem content with selling those consoles to literally anyone, even if their intent is to resell the console online for $300, $400 more. It's fucking ridiculous. They haven't issued any statements, they haven't issued any takedowns, they haven't gone to the websites and taken down these reselling bastards' fucking listings. Nothing. They've done nothing about it because they're making money. Who cares, right? And the funniest thing is that Sony seems totally fine with that, but God forbid you try and make a custom plate for your PS5, they will send their emotionless drone lawyers to DMCA you faster than a fucking scalping bot can steal the restock at Walmart, which is just fucking ridiculous, and it shows you where their priorities lie, and it's about making money. If they don't make money out of it, then they're gonna stop you from doing it, which is super hilarious because Dbrand, a very popular website that makes cases for phones and skins and everything like that, actually came out with their own custom PS5 plates, and the ad specifically says in it, "Go ahead, Sony, sue us." The ad is dripping with sass, and it's so fucking great. Unfortunately, they have all sold out, so you won't be able to get a hold of them right now. But if you do get a hold of a PS5 somehow, I would highly recommend checking out the ad, or just checking it out anyway, and maybe at some point they might restock them, because the ad is absolutely hilarious. As for the consoles themselves, I gotta say, the PS5, it plays really well. It loads really fast, the controller feels really nice in my hand, and it's just a really nice looking console. It looks great on the TV. But, and this is a huge but, a massive but, I have a few gripes with this thing. One of them mainly is the fact that it's so gigantic. It's 15 inches tall and 10 pounds. And I will continually complain about this because the whole concept of home consoles is it to be more portable and it to be like a home computer, but smaller and easier to carry around. But this thing is so gigantic that I'm almost tempted to just carry around my giant ass fucking computer because it's pretty much the same thing and it loads shit just as fast. Ugh, like make your console smaller, goddammit. Also, the PS5 only has 825 gigabytes of internal storage instead of the regular terabyte hard drive that you would see in most consoles, which is going backwards from what you should be since all the video games are now ridiculously fucking huge. Like Call of Duty, for example, that takes up 300 gigs. That's literally half your fucking hard drive in the PlayStation 5. Granted, you can install them on an external hard drive, and then you kind of defeat the purpose of it having the super fast load times because the external hard drive isn't as fast as the internal one, and therefore it slows down your load times. Also, I just recently found out that if you want to install a PS5 game, you can only install it on the internal hard drive. You cannot install it on an external. So, like I said with Call of Duty, that's half of your hard drive right there off the bat, and you can install it on an external. Granted, they did say that they were going to fix that in a patch, but the fact that that hasn't come out yet and they haven't said anything about when it's going to come out is very concerning and also very dumb. That should be day one shit because that's kind of a big deal that your console doesn't have a terabyte of hard drive space and all these games are like 300 fucking gigs. Also, I want to talk about the controller for a second. The fact the controller, they said specifically that you cannot use it on a PS4 because the proprietary software in it won't work with the PS4. It just does, it's not compatible. But the PS5 controller works on PS3 and Switch. So that means that you have a software block on the controller. It's not a proprietary thing that won't make the controller work on the PS4. You all literally just want money. It's fucking obvious. So, Sony, Speaking of games, I can say that the Xbox and the PS5 lineup so far is absolute shit. Starting from when the PS5 and the Xbox first came out with the $70 remake that's fucking absurd, the glorified DLC, and the game that only like 6 little kids are going to play. Just recently they've come out with, I don't know, the yearly sports games, which are almost always awful, and this year particularly so. And then some extra add-on like collection games like the Devil May Cry 5 game and the Neo collection, but it doesn't justify the amount of hoops and loops you have to jump through in order to get your hands on one of these fucking 10-pound brick consoles. And Sony seems particularly desperate to sell this console that they just recently announced a new DLC for their Final Fantasy VII Remake, which a lot of people I'm told liked, and they made it PS5 exclusive, which means that even if you buy like the upgraded version, you have to buy the whole game again and the console in order for you to be able to get this new character, which is just a slap in the face from these die-hard fans that bought this game day one. They don't get the free upgrade, nor do they get the DLC, unless they have a PS5. Heh, Sony. And with these new consoles comes saved data migration, which is normally a pretty seamless thing since we're living in the future now and that shit's easy. It's just cloud storage stuff. Like Xbox, for example, uses their cloud storage system in order for you to transfer data from the old games to the new games. And they made it seamless. You barely have to do anything. But Sony, on the other hand, had to make some convoluted, stupid way to do it, and it's so fucking ridiculously dumb that I don't understand how they thought that was a good idea. In order for you to transfer your data from a PS4 game to a PS5 game, you must install the PS4 game on the console. Granted, you only have 825 gigs. Upload the data. Install the PS5 version of the game. Download the data. You have to have both of the games installed at the same time in order for you to be able to transfer your save data, which is just so fucking stupid. It's like we could have just used memory cards and it would have been easier. Get with the program, Sony. It's 2021. So an update in this story, Sony just randomly, out of nowhere, changed their mind completely on closing the PS4, PS Vita, and PSP online stores, which is mind-boggling to me. I cannot believe that the internet got so heated that Sony collectively just changed their mind. They were just like, nah, never mind, you guys can keep your PS3 games. Like, fuck, Jesus Christ, calm down. That is batshit insane to me. I did not think that Sony would change their mind on anything. They are the most stubborn fucking company on the face of the planet. But the internet apparently rallied together and was like, nah, I want to play my PS3 games online. I still play Fortnite on PS3, fuck you, deal with it. And that's fucking crazy. Like, hell yeah. Sony should not have done this because now the internet knows that if people bitch enough, Sony will bend the knee to their whim, which is awesome because now when they do shitty stuff, maybe they'll actually listen to people like me complaining about this shit. Probably not. They'll probably continue to ignore it. But either way, super cool, good news that Sony decided to change their mind. I don't think that it's good on Sony because they were gonna do it and then everybody got pissed and then they were like, oh, maybe we shouldn't. So it's like, they were doing a shitty thing in the first place. But still, good on them for listening. And stories like this make me tell people, buy the physical copies of games. Buy the disc versions of consoles. Because when you buy a digital copy of a game in a digital storefront game, you only have one place to buy it from. You can only buy it from their store. So they get to decide the price. And if it's on sale everywhere else, and it's not on sale in the store, sucks to be you, that's all you got. That's all you can do. So buy the physical copies, buy the disc version of consoles, I highly recommend it. But anyway, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to destroy that like button. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Peace.